Brown is gonna beat the respect out of you, man. I swear to God.
And homie, you got it wrong. Homie ain't getting on just cause homie got a song.
Welcome to Celtics News Break. G-Mac back again with thoughts, opinions, and in this case, reactions. It was a great game last night between the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. A lot of lows, a lot of highs. But, you know, I'm just up right now. I want to catch some highlights again, so I figured why not react to them. I'm pretty sure there's people who didn't even get a chance to catch the game, so, you know, let's do it right now. Beat the respect out of you niggas, man. I swear to God. Jaylen Brown is going to beat the respect out of all you motherfuckers, man. Y'all going to know his name by the end of these finals and shit like that, bro. He's going to be the finals MVP. For the simple fact, there is nobody on Dallas that can guard him. There is no matchup for Jaylen Brown, and he is the best defender for Luka. He's held Luka to, 44%, I believe, for the season in their 2 games? Even though Luka's averaged like a 35-point triple-double, Jaylen Brown's been the best defender. So if you can hold the motherfucker under 50%, he's the guy to do it. And they can't stop him. Look, bro, like, y'all gonna know Jaylen Brown's name, man. Fuck. Now, don't give him that. Listen, bro, y'all gonna like understand that Jaylen Brown can be the number 1 on anybody's team. Anybody's team. Jaylen Brown can be a number 1. With more opportunity, Jaylen Brown has gotten more production. Like, y'all are so naive to think that. I believe it was the first year Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum first got the team, and they were the 2 pillars or whatever. And y'all really believe that Jaylen Brown really jumped from 12 to like 20 points in 1 summer? Like, nah, bro, he got the opportunity. Like, it's not just because Tatum's on the court. I mean, like, all it takes is a little bit of Google, man. Listen, everybody take this time out just to look up this question on StatMuse, right? What are Jaylen Brown's stats without Jason Tatum? See what you pull up. Then after that, you take a look at, within that same realm, what is Jaylen Brown's field goal percentage without Jason Tatum? Come back with your answer, and then you'll understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. Let's finish the game, man. So, yeah, man, look. First of all, let's take a look at the stats, too. Let me pull up the stats, too. Let's take a look at the stats. First of all, we're going to go with the Mavericks. As you see, bro, like, P.J. Washington Jr., he had the aforementioned Brittany Renner, baby father, P.J. Washington Jr. He was 5 for 11, 0 for 3, which is very, very key because his job for the Dallas Mavericks is to space the floor for Luka and Kyrie and to be an option in the corner for the 3. He's been killing. He's pretty much one of the reasons why they're here. He got to get more shot attempts and more makes at the 3. But he had 14 points, 5 for 11, under 50%, 8 rebounds. Very okay game, but he kind of did his job, but very okay game. Okay. Derrick Jones Jr., 2 for 9, 1 for 2 from 3, 50%. Still wasting too much shots on a role play, man. You got to make more of your shots. 5 points, ineffective, getting shitted on, getting your shit blocked. Very, very ineffective game. Daniel Gafford, 3 for 3 at the rim. 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Not good enough for a big man. You need more blocks. Luka, 12 for 26. He was Luka, 4 for 12 from 3. 10 rebounds, 1 assist. Now, that's key. If we can get Luka to just try to be Luka, go ahead, score fucking 60 points, buddy. See how that works out. You got 5 guys on the other team fucking scoring at least 20. It won't. But, what was it? 30-10, 30 and 10. He always gonna have his numbers. Jason Tatum, they always gonna have their numbers, but it ain't always gonna lead to wins or be impactful in that sense. Kai, big man. He's been leading up to this shit, doing all of that. That Zen shit. You know, he got all the feathers in the air and everything like that, acting like he's a changed man. Which again, I think he's gotten older, so he's matured. He's learned how to keep his feelings to him. He has his feelings. You're not changing his feelings. You're not taking Kai off his square, but he's not going to share him. He understands now as a mature person that everybody's not going to have the same opinions as him, and not everybody's going to react favorably to whatever the fuck you think. But even through all of that, he has Boston trauma. As long as we boo Kyrie, fuck Kyrie, make it about him, he's going to make it about him in his head. And clearly he can't play basketball well if he's not at peace. So keep the boos and the fuck Kyries coming. Where was we at? Damn, 0 for 5 from 3. 3 rebounds, 12 points, 6 for 19. Horrible game for them. And for the Celtics, Jason Tatum, 6 for 16, 3 for 7 from 3, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 6 turnovers, 16 points. Again, I think people are going to start to succumb to the fact that Jason Tatum is he's not the elite killer Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Luka Doncic, Kyrie. He's not. When he has his highs, when he's shooting very well, he can be that, because then his confidence is flowing. So it gives him the confidence to be a killer when that shot's going. But when that shot's not going, Jason Tatum has really learned, as he's matured in his basketball career, to be an all-around versatile guy. And I think that's his value. And I think people have succumbed to that fact, or his defenders have gone from he can be one of the great guys, because they've always judged him on his highs. The second round of, 50-point and 46-point games. You know what I mean? He's judged. That's how he's always been judged. Like, he can reach that level. When really, in reality, Jason Tatum has highs and he has lows. But when he's doing everything, that means he's always valuable and he's always an asset. This is the version of Jason Tatum I like, because I've succumbed to the fact that Jason Tatum's not always going to be an efficient shooter. Many other people haven't. You will. But, Jason Tatum's role is best served as being a facilitator and being in everything until his shot is hot. And then you keep shooting, buddy, because he'll never really seems like, 7 years in, he still doesn't know how to get to a spot. So really, Jason Tatum's going to be that super scorer when he's hot. And, other than that, you just got to make sure Jason Tatum's being balanced. But, 16 points on 6 of 16 shooting. JB, he only took 12 shots, 22 points. 6 of 11 at the free throw line. He's still got to be much better from the free throw line. It seems like he's getting better, but he's still missing a lot of bunnies from the free throw line, leaving a lot of points on the board. So I mean, come on, JB, that's 27 points you could have had. 2 for 6 from the 3-point line. But really, JB's points are really like in impactful moments. He's an impact guy. Big dunks, big defensive plays, as you've seen. Just really the best guy to hold up to Luka, because he's a really raw athlete. You see even on the steal. He anticipated Luka going left. Now most people, because Luka's smart, he anticipated Jalen jumping it left. He thought he was going to jump it, so he put it behind his back. But because Luka's physically slow and Jalen is physically athletic and fast twitched and everything like that, he was able to bait Luka into putting it behind his back by by being able to try to get the steal on the left and then being fast enough to get back to the right with Luka being so slow. So, Jalen's body in that sense was faster than Luka's mind. Jalen played both ends. It was obviously, to me, the best player on the floor. Al had 10 points, 7 rebounds. Al was big. Started the game. D White, 5 for 11. I didn't even think he took 11 shots. 3 for 8 from 3 pointers. I didn't even notice he took 8 3-pointers. But he had 15. Shout out to D White, 5 assists, two boards. I think D White had a block. Maybe. Let me see. Drew Holiday. Pretty much Drew Holiday that he been all year. 4 for 9, 2 for 5 from 3. Couple free throws, 12 points. 8 boards, 5 assists. God damn. Drew just being an all-around dude. And then the big story of the game, you could give Kristaps play of the game if you wanted to, but I'm giving it to Jalen because of that 8-point. And the Mavs cut it to 8. And Jalen had pretty much was the catalyst to bringing them back. So like them hard-nosed killer moments, that's what I really navigate towards. But KP, boy, you know, he came in. You seen on the highlights, KP came in ready. He came in well-conditioned, came in ready to contribute, came in ready to be dominant, and the Mavs have absolutely no answer. 8 for 13, 20 points, 6 rebounds, had like 3 blocks, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. It didn't look hampered at all. And to be honest, yeah. Turn this shit off real quick. Mavericks is in trouble, bro. I had Celtics in 6. I know this is only one game, but you can see the many ways the Celtics have or will give the Mavericks matchup issues or give them issues, period. Now, of course, you're going to say, of course, you know, the ball's in the Mavericks court because the Celtics won by so much that maybe they think they won't have to make adjustments themselves. Like, oh, yeah, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But in reality, this is the finals, and Joe Mazzulla is a smart coach, so he's going to pretty much, or the coaching staff that he has is compiled of many smart coaches. Their job is to take a look at what adjustments that the Mavs are going to make and then make adjustments to those adjustments. So you come out the next game playing exactly how you did this game, see what adjustments the Mavs are going to make, and then you make your adjustments. Boom, boom, and then next game should probably go the same way. I really don't see any way that Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving are going to be able to score more than what Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are, plus what they're giving up, Luka and Kyrie are giving up on defense. It's just, the math ain't mathing. You know what I mean? Especially if Celtics are going to outscore you at the 3-point line. But, yeah, man. Celtics in 6, like I said before. This has been Celtics News Break. Like, subscribe, comment if you like the content. Till next time.
Be on the block like we ain't got shit to do. It's an off night for y'all. Every night is an off night. Hustle is swag, but you can't get your guap right.